Welcome back. Rich Abney joins us now with sports. And Rich, there's one Cougar who's really been working on his game this year.
He certainly has. Thank you. If you've been watching the Cougars this season, you've seen the growth of Brad Morrison. He's a talented forward who's been boosting his production and his all-around game. It's just his second year in the league, but he sits top 5 on the Cats in goals, assists, points, and plus-minus. In just his second season in the Western Hockey League, Cougars forward Brad Morrison is starting to show flashes of why he was selected 7th overall in the 2012 Bantam Draft. In 37 games, he's already set highs in goals, assists, and points.
Near the end of the year last year, the second half, that's when I started getting a lot of my skill set mentality back, and like I had in Bantam. So yeah, it's good to kind of feel the same way now as I did in Bantam.
The Bantam numbers he references are gaudy. 83 goals and 141 points for the Okanagan Hockey Academy. The offensive skills are undeniable, but the winger has been working towards becoming a more complete player.
Well, I want to be that guy every night, that Mark wants to put out there at the end of the game to score a goal, or in the key situations to score a goal, or whatever that needs to be. Best thing is just getting Mark's trust and the other coaches, Hangy and Roman, too.
Carving Morrison into a great WHL player is a task for Cougars head coach Mark Hollick. While he says some of his young forwards' decisions give him gray hair, he's definitely noticed a shift in his play.
Lately, when we were in our one-goal games, I can trust to put him out there and know that that puck's going to be in a good spot. But certainly an offensive guy, dynamic, is probably one of the most dynamic guys we have. And yet I think we're still just scratching the surface with him.
This season also marks Morrison's NHL draft year. He knows he's got things to work on, but says it's ultimately out of his hands.
As a player, you make good and bad plays, so hopefully, anybody who's watching notices the good more than the bad. Everyone's different. Everyone likes different players, so I think just playing my own game.
The maturation of Brad Morrison is visible from the stands. Offensively dynamic, as talented as just about anyone who hits the ice. But the freshly turned 18-year-old forward is thinking playoffs for the Cougars and plans on doing his part to help reach his goals while pushing the Cats to the postseason.
A lot of people, want to get 60 or 50 or 40 or whatever. I think whatever I'm capable of getting is, what I want to be at. On practice and stuff, I'm always working on bettering my hands and my skills, and I think that's probably the biggest thing, is just controlling the puck as much as possible.
He's a diligent guy. He's a very cerebral kid, and he wants to be a player. He loves to score goals. He loves to set teammates up. I mean, you can just see it out there. And he's a guy that certainly has unlimited potential and will go as far as he takes himself.